Good day to all of you. Myself, Dr. Arvind Sharma, Associate Professor in Physics, Government Dover College, Bihar. Today I started Unit 5, 5th unit and first chapter of this unit, Radar Systems. For this, I choose the lecture notes on radar systems, and these are prepared for BTech 4th and 2nd sem and prepared by Professor P. Sanjeev Reddy, Dr. C. Ravi Shankar Reddy and Mr. T. Srinivas. As I already told you that our paper have different aspects of their different units, and these units are related to the engineering part, and this is the syllabus out of which few topics are in your syllabus. So don't worry about to understand the topics in depth. Basically in physics, our aim is to understand the basic principles of the system. Okay, so this whole syllabus is converted into one unit. Okay, so don't worry about the many kind of topics. So just go through or just try to understand that I tell you in my lectures. Here in this unit, initially basics of radar are explained. What are the basics? Introduction, maximum unambiguous range, simple form of radar equation, radar block diagram and operation, radar frequencies and applications, prediction of range performance, minimum detectable signal, receiver noise, modified range equation. All these are in your syllabus. All these are in your syllabus. After that, radar range equation, signal to noise ratio, envelope detector, fast alarm time and probability, integration of radar pulses, radar cross section, transmitter power, PRF range ambiguity, system losses. System losses are not in your syllabus. Okay, so maximum topics you covered in your. So let us start. Basics of radar. Basic principles and features. You already know that radar is abbreviation or contraction of word radio detection and range. Radio detection and range. Radar is an electromagnetic system. Radar is an electromagnetic system for the detection and location of objects. What is its use? To detect and locate the objects. To detect and locate the objects. It operates by transmitting a particular type of waveform, a pulse modulated sine wave, for example, and detects the nature of echo signal. Okay, some signal is transmitted from the antenna and reflected signal is detected. Radar can see through conditions such as darkness, haze, fog, rain and snow. These are the nature of atmosphere in different conditions: darkness, haze, fog, rain and snow, which is not possible for human vision. In addition, radar has the advantage that it can measure the distance or range of the object. It can measure the distance or range of the object. An elementary form of radar consists of, what are the parts of elementary radar? Transmitting antenna, emitting electromagnetic radiation generated by an oscillator of some sort, a receiving antenna and a signal receiver, A portion of the transmitted signal is intercepted by a reflecting object or target and is re-radiated in all direction. The receiving antenna collects the returned signal and delivers it to a receiver, where it is processed to detect the presence of the target and to extract its location and relative velocity. The distance to the target is determined by measuring the time taken for the radar signal to travel to the target and back. The direction or angular position of the target is determined from the direction of arrival of the reflected wavefront. The usual method of measuring the direction of arrival is with narrow antenna beams. If relative motion exists between target and radar, the shift in the carrier frequency of the reflected wave, that is Doppler effect, is measure of the target's relative radial velocity and may be used to distinguish moving targets from stationary targets. This point is very important. If relative motion between target and radar, if there is a relative motion between target and radar, in that case, there is a shift in carrier frequency of the reflected wave, that is known as Doppler effect, and it is measure of target's relative radial velocity and may be used to distinguish moving targets and stationary targets. In radars, which continuously track the movement of a target, a continuous indication of the rate of change of target position is also available. It was first developed as detection device to warn the approach of hostile aircraft and for directing anti-craft weapons. A well-designed modern radar can extract more information from the target signal when nearly range. There are many other information can be detected by the modern radar. Okay. Measurement of range. Measurement of range. The most common radar waveform is a train of narrow. There are many kinds of waveforms radar used. One of them is train of narrow, which is most commonly used waveform. The radar rectangular shape pulses modulating a sine wave carrier. The distance or range to the target is determined by measuring the time Tr. Tr taken by the pulse to travel to the target and return. Since electromagnetic energy propagated at speed of light c, the range r is given by r equal to CTR. That is common formula. The factor 2 appears in the denominator because of two-way propagation of radar. Two-way propagation. One is transmitted wave and second is reflected. With the range r in kilometers or nautical miles. Nautical miles is a unit of distance, large distances. Tr is microseconds, and the relation between r kilometer equal to 0.15 into Tr in microsecond. Here, what is nautical mile? 1 mile, you know, 1.6 kilometer. 1 mile, 1.6 kilometer, and this is equal to 0.8689 nautical mile, and 1 nautical mile equal to 1.15078 miles. That means 1.8412 kilometer. Okay. Now, maximum unambiguous range. Once the transmitter pulse is emitted by the radar, sufficient time must elapse to allow any echo signal to return and be detected before the next pulse is transmitted. Therefore, the rate at which the pulses may be transmitted is determined by the longest range at which targets are expected. If the pulse repetition frequency is too high, echo signals from some targets might arrive after the transmission of the next pulse, and ambiguities in measuring range might result. Echoes that arrive after the transmission of the next pulse are called second time around multiple time echoes. What is? Echoes that arrive after the transmission of the next pulse or are called second time around or multiple time around echoes. Such echo would appear to be at much shorter range than the actual. The range beyond which targets appear as second time around echoes, or the farthest target range that can be detected by radar without ambiguity, is called the maximum unambiguous range, and it is given by R unambiguous equal to C upon 2 FP. And what is FP? FP is pulse repetition frequency in Hertz. Pulse repetition frequency in Hertz. Okay. This can also be explained with the following simple relation. TR is the time elapsed between transmission pulse and echo pulse. TR equal to 2R upon C, where R is range of target. TR increases with range. TR increases with range, and in extreme case, echo pulse merges with next transmitted pulse. Point to be noted that TR increases with range, and in extreme case, echo pulse merges with next transmitted pulse. Then TR becomes equal to TP, where TP equals to pulse repetition frequency. TR maximum equal to TP equal to twice R maximum upon C, and so R maximum equal to C TP upon 2 equal to C upon 2 FP equal to R unambiguous. Therefore, R unambiguous is directly proportional to the pulse period. R unambiguous is directly proportional to pulse period TP, or inversely proportional to the pulse repetition frequency FP. Okay, so we just go through the simple concepts up to here. After that, in these notes, simple form of radar equation is given. Okay, but in your syllabus, radar block diagram is given before this. Okay, so we see how radar block diagram and operation is given in this presentation or notes. Okay, so there is a simple description, so we must go through this article for different kinds of nature of themes which I prepared, because in this chapter 2 questions are major questions which are important for you: radar block diagram and operation, and second one is radar range equation and its derivation. These are the 2 major questions and important questions for you. So we try to understand these questions very well in different manner also. Okay, so you just read these articles from these notes and try to understand it. I just elementary idea gives that there are many kinds of radars, and here pulse radar block diagram is given. And in this simple diagram, if you see antenna, duplexer, transmitter and pulse modulator. How it is operated? Pulse modulator gives pulses to transmitter, transmitter transmits, and antenna reflects, and duplexer mixes it, and after that low noise RF amplifier and LO mix with mixer and IF amplifier signal and 2D detector and video amplifier, and after that the results displays By using these display results, you can observe the results. So this is the basic diagram. Okay. So in next lecture, we try to understand this article quite well. Okay. So try to understand this article. Okay. Thanks to all of you.